All right. So with today's class for strength and sculpt, I designed it with having a kettlebell in mind, but also being able to substitute any movement for using a dumbbell. So if you have a kettlebell, you can use it. If you have a dumbbell, you can use it. Hopefully having some different weights so that we can increase the intensity as we go along. Our blocks are going to be in blocks of 4 exercises throughout class. And then we'll work into some different formats, but we'll get started with 2 4 exercise blocks. All right, let me just get my screen rearranged and we'll go ahead and start getting warmed up. You can let me know if you need anything in the chat box. All right, so first movement that we're going to do getting warmed up is to just get the upper body, some blood flowing into it. Hands out to your side, 1 palm up, 1 palm down, and let's just rotate through the wrists, through the shoulders. Feel the shoulder blades in your upper back gliding as you do this. We're going to go from here to face the palms forward, wrap your arms around yourself, and then squeeze your shoulder blades together as you open up. Stretch out the chest. One more. All right, let's lock our hands behind. You're going to stand up nice and tall. Pull your hands away to just stretch out the chest and the shoulders a little bit. We'll hold here. And good. Stopping on that. Let's go into the legs. We're going to go with a quarter squat position. I'm going to tap out to my right, pull it in, tap out behind me. And just go ahead and follow that pattern on one leg. To the side, behind. And now go ahead and to the other side. Quarter squat, tap out, behind. Now go into a squat, body weight squat. Challenge your range of motion here as you get warmed up. All right, let's go ahead and grab a light dumbbell. You only need 1 for this right now. All right, so I want you to start bent over and row, overhand grip. Squeeze your shoulder blade. Keeping it in that hand, stand up. You're going to do a little bit of a hinge or a squat. Pull it, catch it, press overhead. Continue going there on that side. And now let's bring it over to the other arm. Going down, then over, row. Stand up with it on that side. A little bit of a squat and hinge, pull, catch, press. And stop. Keep that dumbbell at your chest now. We're going to do a reverse lunge and then rotate our body towards the front leg. So I'm going to step back to my left, rotate to my right. Switch legs, step back to my right, rotate to the left. Let's continue that pattern. Take your time with it, nice and slow. Still getting warmed up. And good. We can go ahead and stop right there. All right. So as I said, today's class, 4 exercises in a block right now, at least for our first 2. This first one, really, I'm going to emphasize still warming up our bodies, so you don't need to go super heavy, super intense yet. Exercises are going to be timed, so that you don't have to worry about counting reps. And our first move is going to be doing a dumbbell or a kettlebell swing. So with a dumbbell or kettlebell, holding it in the center, a good hinge back with our hips, and then squeeze the glutes and hop forward. We're going to be doing our swing here for 30 seconds. All right, so let's go ahead and have everybody get in place. In 3, 2, 1. Let's start the swings. Slowly start to increase the heart rate. Ten seconds. 3, 2, 1. Good. Our next move, we're going to do single arm. There's going to be a lot of single side exercises on here. Again, I designed it with a kettlebell in mind. And so many times that kind of caters towards this style of exercising. So we're going to go, I want your right knee down on the ground. Take your weight to your right arm and keeping your hand neutral in this hammer position, you're going to just press overhead. Kneeling, single arm shoulder press. I'll tell you when to switch. Ready and begin. Switch over to the other side, left knee down, left arm pressing, and go. Right into it. And stop. All right, go ahead and stay on the ground here for our next 2. So this one is core specific. Russian twist, you've probably done it before or heard of it. You can do it with body weight or by holding a weight at your chest. Main thing is, let's go ahead and get in a good core hold position. My core is tight here, I'm engaged. If it's hurting your back, then I want you to do it for body weight, even sit up a little bit more, okay? Here's my core hold, and then it's rotating side to side with the weight at your hands if you choose. 30 seconds, ready? Go. You want to progress it, pull the feet off of the ground, and then you're just balancing on that tailbone. Very core specific here. Keep it up. 3, 2, 1. Good. And then our next move, remaining on the ground, we're going to go back into a single arm press. I'll show what it looks like with the kettlebell in case you have one. Same with the dumbbell though. We're going to do a single arm chest press here. Hand is going to stay neutral. So again, in that hammer position hold with your weight, you can go into a dead bug if you wish, flatten the back, lift the legs up, and we'll do presses on each side. All right, get in position. Ready, go. If you wish, bring your feet down. And then you can focus a little bit more on the upper body rather than the core as well. Either way works. And stop, and we're going to switch over to the other side. Quick transition to the other side. Feet up or down is fine, and go. Almost there. 3, 2, 1. Good. Go ahead and stop right there. All right, so that completes our first block. Like I said, very much kind of a warm-up right there, an extension of the warm-up. So as we go into do this again, you're going to look for areas where you can increase weight, ideally, or intensity. But hopefully, weight would be the main thing we want to try to increase with these 4 exercises. All right, so our first movement, we're going to go back into our swings. I'll show it with the kettlebell this time. Still 30 seconds. Ready, go. Even if it's not the heaviest weight, push the hips forward and squeeze your glutes. You can get just as active as if you had something 20 pounds heavier. Three, two, one. All right. A quick transition down onto the ground. Kneeling shoulder press. Right knee down, right arm presses. Go. Three, two, one. Switch, left knee down, left arm presses. Go. Three, two, one. Good. Into a Russian twist. Hopefully you're feeling that heart rate starts to increase now in the second round. I know I'm feeling my temperature rise a little bit. Heart rate's increasing. 30 seconds. Ready? Go. Ten seconds. Three, two, one. And then you're going to grab a weight for our dead bug chest press single arm. Give you a second to get in place. Legs up if you want, and go. Switch over to the other side. And go on right into it. Three, two, one. Good. All right. Block number one done with for now. Don't forget those moves. We'll come back to some. We're going to move on to some others. Go ahead and take a break. Get some water right now. Next block is going to continue to increase the intensity based off of what we just did in that first block. All right. So we had 4 moves there, 4 moves coming up. All right, we're not going to waste any time. We're going to get right into this. All right, now I designed this next lunge variation we were doing to load the front leg only. If you only have very light dumbbells though, and you want to hold dumbbells on both sides, I'd prefer you do that than hold a 5-pound dumbbell on one side. Legs are strong, and we need as much load as we can use on our legs, okay? So keep that in mind when you select this, what you're going to do. I'll show it the front loaded variation. So what that means is I'm going to hold the weight in my right hand. I'm going to do a reverse lunge with my left leg going back. All right, and so that's going to be our first move. I am going to just take my timer down here for a second. My watch keeps getting hit with spam calls. That's interrupting my timing. So it'll be easier for me to just Put that right there. And we'll go ahead and get into our front loaded lunge, all right? So let's go ahead. Weight in your right hand, step back with your left leg. I'll tell you when to switch. Go. Three, two, and one. Put it in the left hand, step back with the right leg. Stay with it, get down low. Those legs should be fully warmed up right now so we can push it and get outside our comfort zone. Three, two, one. Good, you can stop. All right, now next move, same thing applies on the weight. You don't have enough weight to load one leg, and you can hold 2 dumbbells. This one is going to require some balance. So if you want to do the one that has balance, a single leg deadlift, I'll show you how I'm going to do that first. I'll hold the weight in my right hand, kick back my right leg, and then lowering down, and then standing all the way up. All right, if the balance is going to take away from the exercise, I want you to hold 1 or 2 dumbbells or your kettlebell, keep both feet on the ground, hinge over, and stand up. More traditional deadlift. All right, I'll provide timing for the single leg deadlift and tell you when we're halfway. We'll put it in your right hand, kick back your right leg in 3, 2, 1. And switch. Left hand, kick back the left leg. Three, two, one. Good. Continuing with a single side now, we're going to hit our upper body with a overhand dumbbell row. So what that means, overhand grip is like this. I'm going to grip my weight. You're going to hinge over, and we're rowing here. Under control, up and down with it. Ready? Go. First side. Try to get your chest parallel with the ground. Chest down, head down. Three, two, one. Bring it to the left side. And go. Five, four, three, two, one. Good. You can stop. We go core into our next move. All right. So let me show this with the weight, but you can do it without a weight, and you can do a shorter range of motion that I'm going to show. If you've ever heard of a Turkish Get Up, I'm calling this move a Turkish Sit-Up because it's very similar to the Get Up, but just doing a sit-up portion of it. All right. So my right hand is extended with the weight or without the weight if you choose. My right knee is bent. My left arm is on the ground. You can assist if needed as I sit up, big and tall, lower down under control, and repeat. All right, so you can do that with or without weight. Everyone get in position where your right knee is bent, your right arm's up. Right knee's bent, right arm's up. Ready? Go. Sit up all the way. Lower down under control. I'll let you know when you're switching. And switch, left knee bent, left arm up. Use the right arm to assist if you need. 3, 2, get that last one in, and stop. All right, stand it up. All right, we're in a good place right now. Intensity continues to increase, finding ways to increase the weight. If you can for me, we're gonna go back through these 4 one more time. All right, so here we go. I'm gonna do my front loaded lunge. Hold in the right hand, step back with the left leg, set, go. Three, 2, 1. Left hand, step back with the right, go. Stay with it, keep that energy up and just keep on battling. You're getting tired and you're right where you need to be at right now as we're about halfway through class. 3, 2, 1. Our single leg deadlift. Quick transition, I'm gonna hold it in my right hand, kick back my right leg, and go. Remember, both feet on the ground if you need to modify. Don't let the balance take away from the exercise. Three, 2, 1. Left hand, back the left leg. Go. Three, 2, 1. You're gonna go right into an overhand grip row. Set, go. Head down, chest down. Squeeze the shoulder blade. Five seconds. Work hard. A few more reps. 3, 2, 1. Switch. Go. Few more reps again. 3, 2, 1. All right, into our Turkish sit-up. I'll grab a weight, show it with the weight. Right knee is bent. Right arm is up. And start. Three, 2, 1. Switch sides. Left arm up, left knee bent. Go. We'll take a break after this. Come on, squeeze those out. Let's get yourself in that good, strong position all the way up. And stop. All right, 2 rounds done with there. Nice job. Way to fly through that one. Take a break. All right. And now we just start to continue to increase the intensity. A format that we used last week in class, I called it every minute on the minute. Imam, you were here last week. You remember what we did. This week's going to be similar. I'm just going to focus on the legs a little bit more with it. And we are going to do 4 rounds of the Imam. So what that is going to mean is that there's 3 moves in this, and a round consists of 1 minute. You're going to do the 3 moves with the repetition range that I give you. And then any extra time in that minute is rest time. The goal is to usually finish around 35 to 45 seconds so that you have 15 to 25 seconds of rest. If you find yourself only having 5 seconds of rest, then that's where you want to lower down your rep range. So the rep range I provide should be good for most of you, but if you find that you're just not getting in what you need in a minute, then lower it down. That's okay, because this is quick pace. It's going to be a lot of volume in 4 minutes. All right, without tripping myself, I'm going to demo this with my kettlebell. So similar to last week, if you were here last week or did this class, it's going to start with a swing for 5 to 8 reps. And then a plank shoulder tap. We'll keep it even here and say 6 to 8. And then an alternating reverse lunge, keep it even there and say 6 to 8. All right. So we got swing 5 to 8, plank shoulder tap 6 to 8, alternating reverse lunge 6 to 8. I'm going to do my timing right now in this first round, hitting 8 of everything. We'll see where I'm at. I'll offer suggestions along the way. Right now, what I need you to get ready is for your swing. We've already done it, so we're warmed up on it. Our first minute starts in 3, 2, 1. Go 5 to 8 swings. Remember, if you want to follow with me, I'm working 8s right now. 6, 7, and 8. A plank shoulder tap. Kind of pause on each arm for a second. It doesn't need to be super quick, because that second that you're paused, the core is really working to stabilize. And there's my 8, and then I'm going to stand up. We're right at 30 seconds right now. So I'll do 8 total alternating reverse lunges. Not 8 on each side, 8 total. And we'll see where I'm at on time. 7, 8. Time for me right at 45 seconds. So I'm kind of in my sweet spot right there. If you're still working, then maybe consider lowering down your rep range. Okay, so swinging again, 5 to 8 reps. 3, 2, 1, go. You should have these down. I do want to emphasize again on that shoulder tap. Pause there for a second or two if you can. Feel your core work to stabilize you. There's my 8. 6 to 8 shoulder taps. Making sure my hand lands underneath my shoulder every time. There's my 8. And then my alternating reverse lunge. I'm going to keep with 8. See where I'm at. Basically, what I'm trying to emphasize is don't sacrifice form for speed during this. I'd rather have to say, you know what, Drew, I can't do 8 reverse lunges or 6. I'm going to do 4. And I'm talking and losing count of my reps. All right, I'm at 52 seconds. So hopefully you finished a little bit before me. I think I did some extra. 2 more rounds. Swings. Ready. Go. And 8. And I'm up into my reverse lunges. Let's stay with me, working as hard as you can outside that comfort zone. We know we got 1 more round after this, and then it's time for a break. Here's my 8. 45 seconds there. 15-second break, and then the last round. Focus in on that form. Start thinking about that goal, whatever motivates you to get into class today. Because we're into our last 10 minutes, the most important. Ready, go. Come on, how much work can we get in 4 minutes? And make the most of it. And up, alternating reverse lunge, strong finish. Not to class, but to our Imam. Like I said, we still got 10 minutes of good work to get in. 7, 8. We're at 45 seconds. 15 seconds as you guys finish that up, and then you get a good break in. I always love this. Love that feeling of pushing myself in that short time frame, and then coming out of it, knowing I still got a little bit more that I can give in this last 10 minutes of class. All right, so take a break. You can let that heart rate come down. Our next block is kind of a circuit style, again, of very quick transitions of using your kettlebell or dumbbell. So I do expect the heart rate will stay elevated during this portion. And it's a single arm circuit. So we'll be doing everything on one side and then the moves on the other side. So let me go ahead and demonstrate. All right. So this is essentially 3 moves. I got my kettlebell, my weight, whatever it is, up at your shoulder. And move 1, squat, press. Move 2 will be squat, pull. That weight staying close to my body, the elbows pulling up towards the ceiling. And then move 3 is we're going to take that row that we did before, go to a neutral hand position, chest down, head down, and then row. So you're going to do those 3 moves all on your right or left side. You choose. I'll show with my right first. And then we'll do a plank hold in the middle and then do everything on the left side. We're only doing this 1 time through. Okay, so keep that in mind. Choose the heaviest weight that you can. This is all for timing. Each move is 20 seconds. And we're going to get going in 3, 2, 1. Squat press. Use those legs to accelerate up overhead. Less than 10 seconds. You can do it. Deep squat. Then you're going to continue that in the squat and pull in 3, 2, 1. Drop it down. Go. Squat, pull. That right arm's going to be screaming by the end of this. I can already feel it up in that shoulder blade area. 3, 2, 1, and then neutral grip row. Continue squeezing at the shoulder blade in the back. Don't slow down. Got to stay outside that comfort zone. 3, 2, 1. The weight goes down. And don't forget which side you did. So we're going to come back and do the other side. But right now we're going to do a 40-second low plank hold. 40 seconds of being completely engaged in your abs and your glutes. So you're not just hanging out like you would be if you're trying to hold a 2 or 3 minute plank. We are totally engaged for 40 seconds. All right, low plank. You can modify to a high plank if you want. Ready? Go. The elbows are under my shoulders. Feet together, glutes, abs squeezing. And then I'm just going to focus on staying engaged and breathing. Don't hold your breath. Muscles don't like that. They need the oxygen. We're going to get it to it. We're halfway. I don't know about you, but I'm shaking already. And this is where the sweat starts dripping off if it hasn't yet. There's something about these plank holds. 10 seconds. And then we're going to attack the other side of our single arm circuit. 3, 2, 1. Okay, let's go ahead. Let's stand up. We're not here to waste any time. We're here to work hard. Single arm circuit, squat and press. 3, 2, 1. Three, 2, 1. Squat pull. Fight through it. 3, 2, 1. Neutral row. Chest down, head down. Squeeze and lower. I know it's hurting. I know it's burning. Do not give up. Don't sell yourself short here today. Keep working. 3, 2, 1. Put it down. All right. Feel good about where you're at. And now you just got to give me a little bit more as we finish up. I told you not to forget about our first 8 moves, because some of them are coming back right now in a finishing circuit. All right. So as we get ready to finish in these last couple minutes, they have a couple surprises, some different cardio moves that we're going to work in here in place of some of the core or the strength moves that we did. All right. The one move that is staying the same will be the one that we start with, our swings. Can't get enough swings. Such a great movement, especially if you have a good heavy weight. And so we're going back to our timing of 30 seconds of swings. All right, get ready. You know that you guys only have a couple minutes of hard work. Set, go. I'm going to attack each swing. It's your last time with them. Squeeze your glutes. Ten seconds. 3, 2, 1. Good. Stop. Put it down. All right. So try to target the glutes with a little bit of cardio. Speed skater. It's targeting the glutes because I'm on one leg. I'm pushing side to side, so my hips can absorb that and then transfer it back to the other side. Okay, this is 20 seconds. Ready? Go. Jump it, step it, whatever you are comfortable with and get you challenge and outside the comfort zone. We'll have some upper body coming up. And stop. All right. Now our upper body, I'm actually going to start with the new move first. We're focused on the chest and triceps. We're going to go down on the ground, 20 seconds of push-ups, followed by our dead bug chest press that we did. All right. The reason push-ups are first is probably the push-ups are going to be more load on your muscles than whatever weight you have at home, unless you have really heavy dumbbells. So we'll assume the former, and we're going to go ahead and get started. 20 seconds push-ups, modify as you need to on your knees. 3, 2, 1. Dig deep. How many can you get in here? 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Flip over, grab whatever weight you're going to use on our dead bug chest press. We're going into this pre-fatigue. It should feel a little bit heavier. Side 1, legs up if you wish. Go. Oh yeah, that arm's a lot shakier going into this. That's what you're here for. That's how you leave here and get better. I didn't think this dumbbell or kettlebell could burn so much. 3, 2, 1. Other side. Reset that dead bug if you're doing it. And go. Three, 2, 1. Set it down. All right, we're going right back into legs. Front loaded lunge. Remember, you can hold 2 dumbbells and the weights to your side if you want to. In the right hand, step back with the left leg. Go. Three, 2, 1. Switch left hand, step back with the right. Go. We got one more plyo after this, and then one more plank and we're done. Let's slow down. 3, 2, 1. Body weight plyo. Reverse lunge. knee drive of some sort, whether it's there or a jump. Side one, ready, go. Really gonna burn out this leg. It doesn't have to be a huge jump. Just give me that pop coming up off the ground. 3, 2, 1, other leg, go. Five seconds, push. 3, 2, 1. And we're going right down into our plank hold. Right into that plank, 40 seconds of engagement, and we're done. Ready, go. No giving up. No one drops down. You always got to modify first. So if you need to, high plank, drop on your knees and still stay engaged. Deep breaths. Halfway. Ten. Squeeze. 3, 2, 1. Drop down. And if anyone wants to stay around for 3 quick stretches, we're going to go into them now. If you got to hop off, thank you for joining me. And also, guys, this is a new format, so I'd love your feedback. Please let me know what you think of it. I wanted to focus on strength a little bit more. All right, so arms out in front, child's pose, push back. Come forward and just relax out of that position for a second and push right back. Sink down a little further. Collapse that chest down towards the ground. All right, come forward, come up, and half kneeling position, like when we did our shoulder press. Left knee down, squeeze your left glute. There's a little tilt at your hips. There should be a stretch going on in the front of your left leg. And if you want to now, bring the left arm up overhead, reach toward the ceiling, a little bit of a side bend. Relax the left side. Let's take the right leg down, right knee down. Squeeze the right glute. Feel that lengthening. And if you want to, right arm up into our slight side bend. So this one's a little tighter on me, that's for sure. If you notice the same, different sides, different strengths and weaknesses. And stop there. And we're gonna actually finish by stretching out our wrists, forearms, our biceps. So I'm gonna do this kneeling. You can stand up and use a tabletop if you want to. Rotate, palms down. I'm gonna lean away. Often overlooked to do this, especially for the jobs most of us probably have, at a keyboard, using a mouse, typing on a phone. So important. Keep on holding. 3, 2, 1. Shake it out. And that's a wrap on everything today. Great job, everyone. Again, I appreciate you coming to class. Recording will be posted, and let me know any feedback that you have. Have a good Thursday and enjoy your weekend.